What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be working on the CRV a little bit more. Little backstory with Lucy, right? So she's back, and a lot of people were saying, you know, she's probably pregnant or it's mating season or whatever the case is. She is fixed, and she cannot reproduce. So there's a guy that comes here. His name is Greg. We call him the cat nabber because we see them nabbing cats before I knew who he was, and I've known Greg now for about 3 years. And Lucy, she came around as a little kitten last year, and she just showed up under my brother's car. And you know, we lured her in, tried to feed her and stuff like that, and she was a little friendly but still, you know, kind of skeptical with us. So she came, she ate, and she dipped back under the car. And then you know, over time, probably like 2 weeks, she started to become comfortable eating here in front of us. We still couldn't touch her or whatever. And then Greg came by trying to, you know, see if there were any other stray animals that were you know, running around without the ear tip. She's ear tipped, and you know, if they don't have an ear tip, that means he hasn't caught it. So what he does is he takes these animals to the shelter, get them fixed, ear tip, microchipped, all of that stuff, so that way they can be traced back to, you know, where they originated from or lived at. So whoever finds them can return them, or if they were passed away or whatever the case is, they kind of know where they came from. And then he took Lucy to the shelter, had her fixed and all that stuff, came back, and again, she was not my cat, she was a stray cat, small little stray cat. And then when she came back, she pretty much just hung around. And then after that, it's been about a year now since I've had Lucy, so she became my pet. And obviously with the ear tip, so, you know, my cat Mel, Greg also took him, but I took him to a different shelter to have him, you know, neutered and fixed and all that stuff, but no ear tip. So he's my cat. And Lucy is ear tip, stray cat, now is my cat. And that's why I heard it when she took off and disappeared. But we're happy that she's back home and safe. The two dogs that are still out there are still nowhere to be found, or at least I don't know if they have been found, because I haven't seen them or kept update with these neighbors' dogs. But I hope the neighbors get their dog back safe and sound, because I know how it feels to lose an animal either by death or by captivity, or they, you know, ran off and strayed off somewhere. I don't know. Anyways, guys, so we have Tiger CRV back over here, and we're going to be working on the fuel pump, which he's already doing. And what are you putting in there?
Walbro 255.
Walbro 255, which is more than enough for what he's trying to do with this car. You're probably going to change it later when the CSS motor is ready.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because I don't want to be starving the fuel system here.
Yeah.
So he's going to do that, and I'm going to do the boost gauge and the AFR gauge. So my cousin has been street tuning. He has been learning a lot, and he actually street tuned his 4-door Civic. Drove it for hundreds of miles before we went to the dyno. So tomorrow we're going to be headed to my sister's place for a party before the kids go back to school, and Daniel's going to street tune this car all the way over there, which is about 30 miles, and get this car kind of running a little bit better than what it is right now. Not that anything is wrong with it, so we could at least have it drivable, because it is his car to go to work and back, and we don't know when we can get on the dyno. So I'm not sure what this video is going to ensue as far as the rest of the day and tomorrow goes, but I'm recording it for you guys anyways, just to be ahead of the uploads, because it does become a little tiring to keep up. So we're gonna get down to work right now. Enough with the jabbering, let's get to it. You know, we have a whole bunch of tools and sockets and shit. You can use a hand wrench.
I don't know, I just like to feel, you feel me?
Bullshit.
Yeah, my guy.
No, I feel it though, cause I can't forget my roots before the gun. Everything was ratchet and hand wrench. But you take care of that. I'm gonna go figure out. Oh, you're gonna have. Oh, you already got it hooked up right there. So that's where you want it?
Yep.
Okay, so that means I gotta take it back out, figure all the wiring. And you said that was an autometer?
Yes.
I've never seen an autometer gauge like that.
I mean, what's that?
Don't be like carrying get some Harbor Freight shit, bro.
No, it's one that Daniel got.
What the hell did that? Oh, glow shift.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Well, let's figure all the wiring and get that installed. All right, Pick, like I said, bro, it's a simple job. Okay, how this sits, it goes the same way. But the thing about the Walbro, guys, is Sometimes depending on the application of the car, the pump itself either sits this way on the bracket or it sits this way on the bracket. So you're gonna have to figure out where the filter sits and then put what is it, this guy right here accordingly, depending on which angle it's at, and then apply this to this however this sat before, so that filter sits in the same position. And then you're just gonna have to like get it to sit on there snug. I don't know why Walbro hasn't really looked at this or made an actual like chassis specific, but it's always the same kit with the matching car's filter kit. So we're going to tinker with this a little bit and get it all nice and secured on here, and then we'll show you how it looks. So I ended up doing the fuel pump, which is not anything special. Yeah, but he learned a little something, you know what I mean? Like I kind of showed him the ropes on, you know, making sure the filtration system is the same, although this is a little different from the stock one, which sits, you know, to the side. And this one's a little crooked, but it's angled to the point where it's going to be touching the bottom of the tank and hopefully suck up everything from the tank. But this will definitely do. And all of the Walbro filters I've ever ran has never sat like the OEM style. So yeah, so him and Joe just put this back in. You know, it's funny too, right? I've never seen a plug and play plug. I've always cut this off, never even realized it until now that this thing just plugs right into the Walbro stock harness, and cut the hose to length and tighten those down. Should be ready to go. I still haven't even done the gauges yet, so I'm gonna go and tinker with that now. So Taiga is running the AEM AFR gauge X series, and the X series has a couple more wires, but we're not going to be tinkering with these wires. And the glow shift is the boost gauge right here, and there is a port for the vacuum right there. The kit does come with vacuum line and T-fitting, so that's perfect to run back into the engine bay. And what I'm going to be doing with these wires is I'm going to extend this guy to go to under the driver's side dash, and I'm going to be picking sources from over there. So for the glow shift gauge, the instruction is right here. So the glow shift gauge, red is for switch 12 volt, black is ground, and then yellow is, I believe it's constant, and then the orange wire is for like the headlight. And typically what this one is when you're driving at night and then you turn the headlight on, it dims down the gauge so it's not ultra bright where you can't read the numbers. But we're just gonna send it. I'm not gonna hook this up because I don't want to have to tap into, you know, the column or wherever that wire is supposed to be at, headlight wiring. And I'm gonna tie all of these guys in together with the AEM gauge. So the AEM gauge has a lot of wires, but we're only going to use 4 of these, and pretty simple. We have black for ground, red for switch 12 volts so it turns on when the car is on, and then we're going to use a solid white because there's a white black. We're going to use a solid white, which goes to D14 for data logging. That means the S300 is going to read what the AFR is going to read on here, and you know, whoever's street tuning or tuning the car, they can go based off the wideband sensor that's already on the car. And then that's positive for the analog, and then you're going to have to ground the brown wire, which is the negative for the analog. So what did Mr. Russell, you didn't have Mr. Russell at YB? Mr. Russell at YB was my English teacher, and he will always say, working hard or hardly working. So he got Joe doing the fuel pump, and we got this nigga not doing shit again. No, not new, right? You know what I mean?
Hey man, he took it out. So
hey,
he's the way to put it back.
Hey,
it's amazing.
Got Joe on all knees and shit, bro. See, I got pads, so
I gotta get paid for being on all knees.
You gonna have to pay this man by the minute, bro. Just prime it real quick. Did you plug it in, fool? But you didn't even plug it in. You sure? You sure? It's plugged.
You heard a clip?
I don't have to double check it.
No.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna double check to make sure the pump works before he finish it up here. Oh, that bitch is loud, bro. Double check any leaks, any smells. Hey Joe, turn the car on, fool. See how quiet the car is. He did his exhaust this morning. Full 3-inch. It's got 3-inch with the ultra quiet resonator. And it's got the vibrant street stealth box.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah. You ready for it, Joe? Wait. On a scale of 1 to 10, since you didn't answer the text, how happy are you?
10. I'm
10?
ready to go
He
boom.
ain't even happy. Look at that face.
Bro.
He ain't smiling.
It's Pick's resting bitch face.
That's exactly. That's what I told you guys.
He's one of them guys. But yeah, man, the car is ultra quiet. Pump is working. I'm still working on the
Ask
wiring.
me if I'm happy. I'm already excited.
His car is not even here yet, and he's already happy. Oh yeah, everything's working. So I did the black bridge together ground, the red bridge together for switch 12 volt, and then for the boost gauge I hooked up the yellow to constant 12 volt, so that way it has memory to stay on whatever color gauge he decides to stay on. And right now my cousin is going to run a map for the setup, and right now it's still on stock injectors because I don't have a resistor box for the 440s that came out of his car. So we're just gonna do this for drivability for now, and I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing the rest of the day, but you guys know me, I'll take you guys along with us. Fuel cut.